Hey there friends, Nibs again. Out here at the range today, doing a little bit of goofing around. It is an absolute beautiful day, mid-September, upstate New York. The trees are just starting to turn, which is one of my allergy triggers for this lifetime here. But got a little scratch in my throat, but had to get out and do a little bit of plinking, a little bit of playing around. This one is one that's really growing on me. Really like this gun a lot. Very, very accurate. A lot of fun to shoot. And we've got some new accessories for it sent over to us by Troy at Big Air Precision. He had already sent me the magazine that he had made up for this, much nicer than the stock magazine, which is not a terrible magazine. The stock magazine is not a horrible one at all, but the one that he made up is a lot nicer. Here's the magazine that he made up. He actually prints on there what gun they are intended to go with. Some guns have magazines that'll fit across a couple different brands and models and stuff. The Pinty Pup is a very unique magazine. It actually goes in. So normally a normal rifle, the round part goes on top and the flat goes in the bottom, and you slide them in. This one, the flat part actually slides in from the right-hand side, and the round part sticks out to the right. So it's very interesting. And then it has this little keyway here. But he has developed a really nice new silencer piece for this that replaces a bunch of stuff inside the front end of the gun. So normally you have the shroud here with these holes in the back end of the shroud, and then the barrel ends about right here, and there's actually a little air stripper inside there that allows air to blow back and blow out into your hands and onto your face and stuff when you're shooting the gun, which is really annoying. And then from where that air stripper is all the way up to the front, there's like 8 or 9 metal baffles in there. And then there was a screw-on piece in there. So this little piece sticking up in the front is only about half of Troy's silencer. So his silencer goes all the way back to here and screws into the 12 millimeter threaded barrel of the Pinty bullpup here. One other thing, it's a little bit of insider news if you care. I can't show you the pictures yet. I do have pictures of them though. But Pinty is coming out with several new rifles. My contact at Pinty said it could be as early as October, but it might be into November before all of these get released. I don't know if they're going to wait until everything is ready before they release everything, but they have a 177 version, I believe, of the bullpup coming out. They have a new rifle that's in a synthetic stock that looks a lot like the P rifle, and that's going to be available in 177 and 22 caliber. I believe they also have a 25 caliber bullpup coming out, and also they have a target pistol coming out that's going to be available in 177 and 22 caliber. And I'm going to get a couple of those coming along. My contact did say that they would send me a few of those to show you guys as they become available. So, but I have not tested this yet to see. Well, I shot it in the garage and it was still shooting pretty well. Point of impact as far as windage goes. But I have not shot it out here yet, and we're going to watch together and see how it does. So just to be fair, when I was shooting this the other day, I shot it with these Sovereign Range Masters, which a lot of people are telling me are basically JSBs, which is fine. I like JSB pellets. I don't like the price of most of them, but let's go ahead. We'll start it off right. We'll go out to 50 yards to the gong. Got a pretty simple setup out here today, so should be able to see that one in the viewfinder. Pating! So now, before it was a little bit barky out the front end. Now the only thing I hear, and it's not loud at all, is the hammer drop. You can hear the hammer drop, and other than that, it's very, very quiet. So That's a really nice addition there. And plus I don't have that. So if I had my hand right here before, you would feel that air blowing out of those holes, which, I mean, I guess is not a, unless you started shaving some lead and had lead blowing out of those holes, I guess that could be a problem. But all right, let's go to our splatter burst. We'll do a 5-shot group. We'll do a couple of mags here. All right, let's see. Let's go to 12 o'clock. All right, a little bit right. Still a tack driver though. It's not unusual at all. It's very common that you know, when you add an accessory like a silencer, suppressor, whatever you want to call it, that you may have a tiny slight point of impact shift. So that's why we do this kind of testing, as long as it's not throwing them all over the place. This thing is just amazing. That's 25 yards, but 25 yards is pretty good. This little tiny bullpup barrel on this thing. All right, one more. I'm gonna do a couple clicks of windage adjustment here. Yep. Let me do a couple clicks of windage adjustment here. We'll finish this mag up on the after the adjustment here, and then so let's see. I need to come left. All right. Let's see what that did for us. Let's go to 6 o'clock. Yeah, that's better. Probably could use 1 or 2 more clicks. Should be our last one here. All right, and last round hold open on the magazine here. All right, let's load up one more. We'll do some plinking. So I just have my my orange gong down at 50 yards and the little rack of round spinners at 25 yards. Doing a real simple setup today. Just doing a bunch of work over at the church, and I'm a little tired, so I didn't feel like dragging everything out. But I was really anxious to get out here and just see how this new new suppressor would work, and it's doing fabulous. All right, so let's go to our spinners. Dead center, blew the splatter burst right off it. This thing smacks with some power. Let's see how we're doing for air here. Doing real good. So I've been getting with, so this is a 10-round magazine. The normal Pinty magazine is a 9-round magazine for the pup. I've been getting about 3 magazines, 10-round magazines with this guy. So I feel like I need to fill it up. Oh, it's standing up. All right, let's go out to the gong. Wasn't much drop there. I could see that hit the. It's about an inch low from my point of aim. All right, let's knock that one down. That's standing straight up there. Oh yeah. All right, so that was 5 shots. Small spinner. Seven shots. All right, small spinner again. I think the next video I do with this guy, I'm going to bring it out with I have the Hatsan Flash Pup, which is very, very similar. They're not the same at all. You know, I'm not saying they're the same rifle, but they're very similar as far as specs and everything like that goes. And I really want to put those two side by side and head to head. I'm pretty certain my Flash Pup is in 22 caliber as well. I don't recall though. I had an underlever, Beeman underlever, and I traded again, right exactly where I was, about an inch. It's 1 mil dot inside the scope here, lower than my point of aim out at the gong there. So, but there you go. That is pretty awesome. Nice quick video for you guys for today, but I really wanted to get this guy out and test it out. Troy's making some pretty cool stuff. He did say he's coming up with a barrel band for I think he did send me one already, the barrel band for the Pinty rifle, and he's developing a barrel band for this one as well, just so you could actually use and put a bipod on there or whatever you wanted, something like that. He said he would send one of those over for us to take a look at pretty soon as well. So this is a great little rifle, under $300. Top it off with one of these nice inexpensive CV Life 3 to 9x40 scopes. Very nice adjustable objective scope, and get yourself one of those suppressors. Troy said he's going to be doing those for about $30. So very, very cool stuff. So you can really get a nice little plinking, very accurate plinking for, you know, probably less than 350, 360. You're shooting lights out at 25. I really should try this thing at 50 yards. I just haven't done it yet, except for hitting at the gong. But it's hitting, from what I can see it doing there, I think it's going to do very, very good at 50 yards. So hope you guys liked the video. Till next time, have a great day.